As far as being a woman in data science, I've never really felt that much like a woman in data science, but just like a person in data science. So I've never really felt like I was treated all that differently because of being a woman. I'm just another person doing it. And I don't know if part of that is due to the great company I worked at when I first started data science. So I worked at DataScope Analytics, and they were really big on wanting the people that worked there to look similar to the rest of the world and to have a similar balance. And it wasn't always achieved, but it was something that always was strived for. Well, so I studied mathematics and geology in undergrad and then a master's in geology. And so I have a science and math background. And after working in geology for a couple years, I realized it wasn't what I wanted. And when I kind of took a step back and thought about where I wanted to go next, it became clear that data science was the way I wanted to go. And I felt like I had a background that was suitable with math and with my research. So I did what I had to do to intentionally make the switch, and I'm very glad I did. And as far as going forward, I've actually had a lot more of a data viz focus recently, and I still enjoy being involved in the data science side of things, but I really enjoy then taking some insights and making them, by making them visual, you can get across a message more quickly and in a way that's more compelling to people. So I really like that. Right now, I've been working on a project looking at the analysis of Illinois traffic stops. So basically, when a police officer pulls someone over in Illinois, they have to record data about that stop, about the person, and then what happened along the stop and the result of the stop. And a colleague and I, Chris Kucherzik, who's now at IDEO, him and I have been working on this analysis for a bit with ACLU, and I'm wrapping up a website right now that will show off that analysis and allow both people and hopefully agencies to look at different metrics about stops and looking at racial bias within those stops. Now and then when I meet other freelancers, I want to ask them about okay, well, how's your experience been and how do you deal with this, that, and whatever. And what I find is that, in a way, none of us have the answer, and we're just and none of us know the exact right way to go about all of this all the time, and we're just kind of doing the best that trying to figure it out along the way. So if you're just starting out in data viz and you're wanting to expand your network, I'd say there's a few things. One, get on Twitter and become active, because data viz world lives on Twitter. Two, just create stuff. And it doesn't have to be the fanciest thing, but just create something and create several things and put them online. And tweet them out. And also, so it has been good to go to conferences, for example, whether you're speaking or not, because you just end up meeting a lot of other people. But speaking is really great also, because you're able to meet a lot of people when you speak. And also, if you commit to speaking, it kind of forces you to then, you can sometimes I will send in an abstract or something for a talk before I've created this thing, because it gives you incentive then to make it and to do it.